I've been in the ER and a couple times. Should have gone a few times. Also left the ER in a panic attack one of the times. I made them take the IV out of me. I was like, let me go. I want to go home. I was just having a panic attack. Hi, Cody. So it's a good thing my hair's over my eye to cover the sty, but I should move it so that it doesn't touch it. My eye. Look how swollen my eye is right here. Hi, Abdullah. Sam. Shout out to Sam. You guys could see it better when I go like this than a picture. It's right there. How can you miss it, really? Thank you, Abdullah. Hi, Alamasakin. Hi, Ali Masakin. Is it Ali? Ali? I'm sorry. Kay, I'm going through it. Look, I know you were going through it too. I'm so glad you got your channel back. Oh my gosh. I told the other mods here, I couldn't help it because I was like really feeling for you. And then right after I told them, you got it right back. Look, I have a sty. Look at this. It's like a triple thing going on, but I have my medication on it. I'm ordering new makeup. I mean, yay to new makeup, but not yay to my wallet and not yay to being able to not film. I haven't been able to film because I have been moving, and now, like, I took some days off and my sleep stream went meow. It just died. It was like, oh, you don't love us? Okay, well, we don't love you either. It's like, oh, okay. They didn't miss me. They left me. They turned on me. Just kidding. It'll come back. It seems what's happening is the numbers start out slow, like really slow, and then slowly build. I think there's a new algorithm thing going on. So I just have to write it out and keep working, not leaving. No matter whether I have a sty, am moving, almost broke my foot, my leg, which is doing a lot better, by the way. They thought it was broken 2 days ago by the look of it. It was still dark purple, but I bought this stuff. Arnica gel. And it's dramatically lighter today. It feels so much better. I could stand on it. So, it's good. Hi, Rahan. Yeah, I need to keep my hair out of the way of it, too. Yes, I'm doing all of that. Somebody's coming with more stuff because I bought stuff for my eye yesterday. I bought like this little sty stuff, eye drops, an eye wash, but now I bought a sty eye wash and a warm compress because the washcloth doesn't stay warm very long. And Benadryl and some other things in case it's like dust from moving, because I am very allergic to dust, so I'm just not sure. Like maybe my eye got itchy and I went I did it with my shirt, but still that would rub in the dirt instead of me washing it. I went with my shirt. Yeah, the new algorithm. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Brooke. Please like me. Hello, new algorithm. I'm Brooke. That's Kay. We're here to like be your friend, be our friend. Hi, Devin. My day is going. How's your day going? Let me show you guys my new clock. I'm so excited about it. I have to put a battery in it, and I need to put the rest of my makeup away, but give me a sec. 1 second. I'm so excited about it. I got it at Ross yesterday on clearance. Who doesn't love clearance? Isn't it cute? It's so much cuter than the other ones that were just black and white and generic looking. So I'm going to set this to the UK so that I always know what time it is for where Sam's at. No more generic tick, tick, loud ticking. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. Or Angelo. I'm so sorry. Let me do a super shout out for you. It's so funny now. Super shout out. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Super shout out to Angelo. I appreciate you. Let me like that. Thank you for this first super shout out of the stream. Oh gosh, I can't wait for this to go away. Everything, my bruise, my sty, it seems like that dust got in my chest as well. I'm very allergic and I was sweeping it up on the patio. I should have been wearing a mask because I'm very allergic and I feel it in my chest. Feel it in my chest. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you. Yeah, my chest feels heavy. And I don't mean that chest, but that chest is always heavy. Thank you, Devin. Super shout out. 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 That's my sty stuff. I'm so open and honest with you guys. I don't even care to pretend like I'm not human and I don't get these gross things. I do. I just don't know what it's from. I don't know. These shorts are so short. Let me make sure they left. Oh, thank you. Oh, you need my ID? Okay, let me put a robe on. My shorts are falling down. How embarrassing. These shorts I had when I was a little heavier, and I don't want to open the door and she sees too much. Okay. They have to have my ID because I got Robitussin. You know, Robitussin is like, some people mix it with stuff and they have it on party. We're not doing that over here. I'm so sorry. I had to put a robe on. I didn't want you being flashed. Okay.
It's just the Benadryl.
I appreciate you. Thank you. You too. I didn't want to flash her. I would have got arrested. I'd be taken off of the Instacart app. They would never let me order again. My throat, my chest, my chest. I swear it feels heavy. Not that chest. Okay. Hi, Infinity Love. Because I was walking to the door. I had to get my medicine. Benadryl. Eyelid cleansing wipes. This is like the sty kind. Mascara and primer. The warm compress. It's smaller than I thought, but that's okay. It's as big as my eye, so that's all I need. A Benadryl cream. I'm not going to put this by my eye unless it like spreads out. Hopefully I don't look like the guy from Goonies and have to use this. I think this will be enough. Throat calm. That's like the natural stuff, the Boiron. And cough syrup. I don't have a cough yet. I've like coughed twice, but I like natural stuff, as you can see. I'm a natural girly, and plus it has a bee on it. And you know how I feel about bees. You know how I feel about bees. Okay, I think I'm going to take some of this now. I need a little cup for it. I ordered a robe. I ordered a new one. It was rabbit print. But I want one that's like either black or emerald green. I want a dark one so it'll contrast my fair skin. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate you. Super shout out. 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 Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me take this one first. The Meltaways. And then I have one more person coming from Sprouts, which is the Whole Food store. And they're going to be bringing me like elderberry juice, aloe, spirulina, vitamin C, all these different things. I'm like, I want all the healthy, natural stuff. Sorry. I have a friend that eats like that. Okay. Put this back in the box. Please read your comment. Infinite love, I see you. Do I put this under the tongue? Do I chew it? I mean, it's all going to the same place in my body. I can't even read because of my eyes half closed. I can't read it. You guys tell me what it says. Can you tell me? It's so small. I don't know. I'm going to try under the tongue. If it's not melting, I'll chew it. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I can't. Oh, it's melting. Okay. That could have gone really badly. It could have been really gross. It's not. Oh, it's melting good. It's melting well. Hi, Milo. Shout out to Milo. Okay. And then now I have a new L'Oreal mascara because she couldn't find the one I wanted. And it's this one really skinny brush. I've never had one like that. We will find out if size really matters. Has anybody tried one of these little tiny wands? Does size matter? We will find out. Isn't that weird that Sam doesn't get the notifications? I wonder why. I wonder if it has anything to do with me blocking you 100 times on accident. I'm not sure. To work up to being a mod, that's a tough thing. I already have enough mods, and if anyone's going to be the next mod, it's Kay. I know Kay has his own channel and a fabulous channel. Kay was a mod, and then for no bad reason, my mods, I like really have them work behind the scenes a lot. And so I think we're going to make an exception for Kay. Kay would be the next mod if anybody was going to be a mod. I have to have somebody here often enough. I have to be able to talk to them behind the scenes because we have a lot going on. And like if I change my rules, I want to be able to tell them that off camera so that I'm not sitting here on camera updating them. That kind of stuff is behind the scene business, in my opinion. So I like to be able to stay in contact with my mods behind the scenes. And I think we figured out a way to do that. And so Kay's next. Yes, that would be great. And then if you're ready, I'll make you mod again. Let's just do that. That person's like, wait, what happened? There you go. Welcome back, Kay. So Kay's next comment should be blue. Ooh, ooh. Welcome back, Kay. I want to take this, but I don't want to put my mouth on it. I need a little shot cup, you know? I don't have any shot glasses because I'm sober. What do I use? I just pour it into my mouth. The rest of the stuff is coming from a different store, so I'm waiting for that. And then that stuff is going to be like more like not medicine, but nature's medicine, natural stuff. If you guys are into makeup, please go to Kay's channel. That is where I am trying to learn my makeup skills. A lot of people say that I'm getting better. They say you're getting much better. Some people say I'm great at makeup. I never was great at makeup. I was okay at doing my own makeup. And there were a lot of things I wouldn't try. So it looked like I was great at makeup. I was just good at what I was doing. But when I try new stuff, that's when you see where I struggle. Because I like to try a shadow eye, to try a cut crease. Those things I was not doing before because I didn't know how to do them. So I am learning from Kay's channel. And if you like makeup, please go and subscribe to Kate and Emperor Glam or KK Bradley. Okay, hopefully they don't need to see my shorts either. Okay. Here's the house, you guys. Here's it with some furniture in it. It's still a mess. We still have boxes everywhere and stuff's not all put together. But let me grab this. Make sure you guys don't see my address is on the front of the street. So this is heavy. What did I order? I'm gonna put this down and then go lock the door. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Look, I have my new honey set up here. Look. I'm gonna move those candles, but like these are honey stirring sticks. I'm gonna make some tea. But, okay, here's the kitchen, and then there's the living room and dining room. We're getting a new table. I already got rid of the chairs. Lozenges, elderberry lozenges. What is this? Oh, probably my aloe juice. Aloe is good for you, you guys. They put it in a bag. Pure aloe. Whole leaf aloe. I don't know what the difference is. Oh, that doesn't fit. Yeah. Sorry, I'll be right back in the room here in a second. I just need to put this stuff away. I did order some groceries. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing a meal planning. We're going to try celebrity meal plans a week at a time. Wow, this lighting is horrific. This is what I really look like when I'm sick and drained. No, that's what I look like normally. Ring lights do a lot. I am sick and I do have a swollen eye, but I never get a cold or a flu or anything like that. I really do think it's dust. I'm super allergic to dust. But I want to get this stuff just to make sure that it doesn't turn into anything. Anytime I feel like, uh-oh, maybe something's coming, I might get sick, I take all this stuff and then it goes away. And then like 1 day, maybe 2 days later, it's completely gone. But it never evolves into anything bad because I take things like this. Little shots of, this one's the elderberry and ginger and turmeric. I got 2 of those, and then I got immunity boost, ginger and turmeric. This one has vitamin C in it. And I got my greens juice, all those things, apple, celery, cucumber, kale, collards, and lemon. Yum. Yum. And then I got chlorophyll, aloe, and super 8. Chlorophyll, aloe, super 8. I know, yummy, but this is real food. This is what we're supposed to be taking. I prefer nature when I get under the weather. I think it works better if you catch it in time. If you wait too long and then you try to use like orange juice and things like that to make you better, it doesn't do the same thing. It's better to have it all the time, first of all, so that you don't get sick in the first place. But if you've been behind on taking it and you notice something, then yes, take it right away. We're gonna take one of these. All right, we're going back. I'm out of sorts, you guys. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I'm a little winded. Here we go. Ring lights are sorcery. See, look at this, is only at 5%, and it's already better. Like those lines that I had under my eyes in there, they're still there. They didn't just get better. It's the ring light. It really helps. When I get my facelift, I'm getting a little neck lift. It is improving since I lost a little weight. I don't have as much of the fat right here, but I do have loose skin. So I am removing, not myself, but I'm getting a neck lift, and I thought a neck lift was a neck lift. I didn't know when they do a neck lift, they have to do the bottom half of your face. So he says, oh, we don't just do the neck, we do the lower half of the face. And I asked him, is this the kind where you just take it and go, eek? Or is it the kind like Lindsay Lohan got and Kris Jenner? And he said, it's that kind. I did some research before I even asked him about it. Once I had already learned that he had to do before my second consultation, I learned about the smaz. So they're not just cutting it and pulling it like you're windblown. They go under the smaz and all that kind of stuff. I might not be saying it right, but I read it that way. Anyways, he said it's that kind, and that's why it costs more. But he also wants to do my under eye. He said if we fix all of this, it's going to draw a lot of attention to here, because everything else is going to look great, and then I'm going to have, and he says it could cause it to wrinkle more. And I was like, no. So pay a little more and do the under eye as well. And then everything from here up is going to be original. And down here will be worked on. It's hot. Whew. That ginger is spicy. It looks like I just took a real shot. I can about breathe fire right now. Oh, we don't let anybody say their age just to protect them. I don't let anybody say their age. If they do say their age and they're underage, I time them out. Like, or if they just say, "Hi, I'm 12," I time them out or remove them, um, to protect them. Because there are creepy people on here that say, "A 12-year-old? And then they pretend to be like 15 and approach them and, "Can I get your number?" So we just don't let anyone say their age just to protect them. And if they do, we remove them. Thank you, Chris. 6'7", 6'7". Thank you. I appreciate you. There's really not that many rules. I used to be so uptight. I would time people out for using capital letters. I'd say, "No capital letters." Because I was like, that's rude. Because first of all, you're yelling. And second of all, I mean, if it was like, "Oh my gosh, that looks great," I would be okay with that. But if they kept spamming like and constantly using large letters, I felt like they were trying to stand out more than everyone else and that wasn't fair to the people that were using small letters. So I would tell them no capital letters. And then what are people going to do when you tell them, "Don't do this"? They're going to do it. So I had to remove like 40 people a day for using capital letters. I was really uptight. Really uptight. Now our rules are for safety now. You can't have too many rules or it's not fun. But yeah, for safety. Like if somebody is saying, "I'm going to find you and I'm going to piece you up," that kind of thing. They're not to me. Well, I guess to me too, but if they're doing it to other people in the chat, harassing or threatening other people, then they're removed. For the most part, if they're calling me ugly, old, grandma, I just ignore it. I just ignore it. But if they call someone else ugly, old, or whatever, then I have a problem with other people arguing in the chat with each other. Because it turns into violence. It turns into, "No, you shut up. No, you shut up. No, you." So we just like don't let people argue in the chat. Sarah, hi Sarah. Hi Jeremiah. How you doing, Sarah? Oh, okay, Infinite Love. It's all good, Kay. We're good. Yeah, I try to use words that YouTube's not gonna get upset with. Sometimes I'm like just repeating someone else's words and then, or even saying something not in a bad way, but the word is wrong. And YouTube's like, ah, ah, ah. Like I used the word, I can't say it, but it starts with V and it has to do with, pow, pow, punch, punch. Can I even say punch? I'm talking about the Hawaiian punch, right? God, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. I got a strike once for having a rubber pew pew. I even showed that it bends. It was a Princess Leia cosplay one, and it had the orange or bright yellow tip that clearly showed it was fake, and I bent it to show it was fake, and I got a strike, and I couldn't use my channel for 3 days because I showed that. A fake one. A toy pew pew. So I have to learn the rules better, I guess. And I have to learn this new algorithm. Don't be stressed. Don't be stressed. We're here to have a good time. Hi, Jeremiah. Yes. Yes. Relax as much as possible. Just to keeping them safe. Keeping everyone safe. It isn't going to hurt me, the sticks and stones thing, but other people don't have that same mentality. Gosh, I used to block people that said, ew, granny, this, that, everything. Then I had nobody on here. It would start with like 100 people and I'd end up with 18 because I was blocking everyone. Oh gosh, new algorithm. I can't believe it. I did a sleep stream and there were 4 people in. I usually have a lot. Hundreds of thousands by the time I turn off my stream. I think I had 210 or something like that. I don't know. I saw the numbers and I was like, we're not doing this. Because if you leave an algorithm for hours, it'll turn your algorithm, it like grades on a curve. So like if normally I have 300 people in, and then I let it go at 4 people for hours, then I'm at like 150. It like grades on a curve. Is what it is. So now I have to try to turn the algorithm. I don't know. Everybody's different. I don't know what a maximum age is. I don't know what women are looking for. Every woman's different. Every person's different, but you're referring to women. It's good you don't want to date me. I'm a horrible partner. I am. Maybe in the future I'll be a good partner, but right now I'm not a great roommate. I'm not. I'm very uptight with who I live with. My daughter and I have a good thing going. If I get even a little bit uptight, I have to talk to her about it or it will build and fester. I can't do it. Somebody that I haven't been living with for years that moves into my territory. Hi, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Shout out to you. I don't know. I don't know what's general. I honestly don't know. I'm sorry. I can't answer your question. I don't know. Maybe another woman will know, but I have not been thinking about dating, which means I haven't been thinking about whether I want to date a man or woman. I haven't been thinking about what age. I don't think about those kind of things. When it's the right time for me and I meet the right person, I'll know. Before I told myself absolutely no, I am cut off from dating, I was thinking about dating a woman. My daughter wants me to date a woman. I told her I'm thinking about getting a girlfriend. She said, get a girlfriend. If you're thinking about it, do it. Try it out. I've dated women, but I haven't had a relationship with a woman. So I don't know what I want because I don't allow myself to think about it right now. It is just not on my thinking agenda. But I hope you figure out what you want, and it really doesn't matter what another woman wants. It matters what you want. You figure out what you want, and when that crosses your path, go after it. Chris, shout out to Chris. I just noticed you had your membership. I didn't see that because I saw the gift first, but one of our members is in the house. Of course. Yeah, it matters what you want, not what someone else's want. someone else wants. Just go after it. Show you my tooth. My teeth are all crooked on the bottom because they are moving like this so that back tooth can come forward. The dentist, orthodontist, said all my teeth had to move out of the way because they were going like this, blocking that tooth from coming forward. So they had to go, because teeth don't play hopscotch. I can't just have that tooth hop over into the front. Then what? They still had to move out of the way for that tooth to find its place. So it's almost ready to come forward. It's like got a big gap like this, but it needs to go like that. I don't know what that means. You want to remain special. You asked to see my tooth. I showed you my tooth. I don't know why it matters. Sometimes I try to hide it. I'll do my short videos and I'm like trying to talk like this and I'm trying to I'm a bottom tooth talker, like I talk with my bottom teeth showing. But when I do the short videos, I try to smile and talk like this. And then if I see that tooth, I reshoot the short. So sometimes it takes me an hour to do like a 15-second short because I'm like, nope, I could see the tooth. It's gonna be there, you know? It's gonna be there until it's fixed. So I really need to just give myself a break. I never thought about it until I was on YouTube. Never. I just did not care. I still felt pretty enough. I went out in the real world and I talked without worrying about whether people were looking at my teeth or not. And then I get on YouTube and people will ask me about it every single day. So I try to like hide it when I'm doing my short videos. Oh, nice, Eddie. You know, I had straight teeth before. I had braces before. And when I ran away from home, I did not take my bottom retainer. I couldn't find it in time. I needed to hurry and leave before my parents got back. And I took my top retainer and not my bottom retainer. And that's why my top teeth are still straight and my bottom teeth are the I shouldn't do that because there's plenty of people with crooked teeth and I don't want to make them feel bad. It's, you know what? It does give you character. I might even miss my crooked teeth a little bit. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Super shout out. 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 Thank you. Super shout out to Chris. I see that you sent a message. I will check it out. I've been so busy I haven't been looking at my Instagram. It does change things, especially when people point them out so often. Even if you say like, oh, I don't care, they're not going to take my confidence. It does kind of plant a seed a little bit, and you have to be careful not to let anything water that seed and have it grow. Because yeah, I've had days where I'm like, I'm old. And then I'm like, so what? Like, so what? I'm not that old. I'm old. And especially for people who are young. I remember when I was young, I thought people who were my age were really old. I would say like that old guy, you know. But old is a mindset and it's a physical limitation thing. So in some ways my body makes me feel older. I honestly don't care. There's a place for me here on YouTube, whether I'm old or not. Could you imagine if there were only young people on YouTube? I mean, young people have their pros and their cons, and so do older people. I try to learn a little bit from the young people, but I don't try to be a young person. Although I do get accused of that because I wear tank tops. Imagine that. Really, Kay? Oh my gosh. I've wanted to do YouTube for so long, but I stopped myself because I had a past, and I was like, what if they get to like me, and then all of a sudden they find out who I really was, and they're like, she was horrible, let's cancel her. And I also liked my privacy. I liked my peace, and I was like, gosh, what if I actually do become good at it, and then people are in my business, you know? They're rooting around like, who was she? Who is she? So I didn't think it was worth my privacy. I'd rather have a little simple life. But then I was like, you know what? It keeps calling me. I keep thinking about it. I keep wanting to do it. And then I go, but this, but what about that? And so it stopped me from doing it for many years. And then I got on, and I was like practically crying. I was crying. Happy tears because I finally pushed record and could actually be creative and talk to people from my room, which I need. You're good, Cody. Oh, your teeth are so beautiful. I love your teeth and I love your smile. Imagine if we didn't, and if I would have started many years ago, and if you wouldn't have let it go. Imagine, but we can't really look back except to not repeat that, you know? We can't go, dang it, I wish. There's no sense in wishing backwards. I'd rather wish forward and make a good plan. But I do look backwards sometimes, only for a brief moment to go, don't do that again. But yeah, I don't live in the past by any means, but yes, I don't want to repeat that. Oh, nice, Eddie, do it. You don't have to stream all the time. You don't have to stream all the time at all. Do you know how many people started YouTube with a job? You know, I just have, I guess, the luxury of being disabled and being able to work from home. I guess you could call it a luxury to be in pain. For YouTube, it has its benefits. But there are a lot of people that start by making one video a week. And those videos, if they get good numbers, which it might not be the first year, it might not be the second year, but it might. It really might. You never know unless you do it. So don't do what I did. Don't do what other people have done and talk yourself out of it. If you want to do it, do it. Don't say, but I work, but I don't have a lot of time to do it. Just find as much time as you can to do it. Start out as a hobby. A 1-hour hobby, and then, you know, the editing. Hello, algorithm. Oh, good. Yeah, go for it. You don't want to wait another 10 years, 15 years, you know, longer like I waited. And then I even waited so many years, and then finally I chose my channel name and I put it up, and then I didn't do anything for 9 more years. I just let the channel sit there with the name. I'm like, okay, I created my name. Now nobody could take it. Okay, you know, like, what's in a name? That's the start of it, but it sat there for 9 years. My name sat there. So I really waited. Yes, I'll be your first follower. Just come tell me when you start your channel and I will follow you. I promise you that. But you have to tell me before you tell anyone else. Otherwise, that means I'll be your second, third, or fourth follower. If you want me to be your first follower, tell me first. Oh my gosh. I really wanted to come on here and hopefully turn this algorithm. Well, we're at 7 instead of 4 people. 6. Yay. I am happy you guys are here. Thank you. I'm thankful that you shared that with me and that I was able to give you a push. I've been on YouTube. I've been filming on YouTube a year. I have a short video I put up 2 years ago and 2 videos, but then I stopped. So technically 2 years ago, but I didn't film for a year after my first 2 videos. I posted 2 videos, 1 short, and the short was of me getting splashed by a wave. It wasn't me trying to make a short. It was just a funny video and I posted it. Or funny to me, but yeah, 2 videos, stopped for a year, and then I've been filming consistently for a year. Thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of it has been the sleep stream. I would say I would probably have 30 or 40,000 if I didn't do the sleep stream. I don't know how fast it would grow if I stopped it. I mean, last night didn't do well, but that's because I wasn't here for a couple days. I'm not sure. Maybe at some point I'll stop the sleep stream, but if I'm still getting like 8,000, 9,000 new subs a month, it's difficult for me to stop that. Because it leads them to watching the short videos and the other videos. I don't know, that's a tough call, but eventually one day maybe a podcast and more videos, not just short videos, but long videos. So I'm trying to learn to edit so I could do long videos. And I bought some stuff so my videos can be better. My videos are very subpar. I'm doing a lot wrong, and I know that. I post too many transitions in a row, and the transitions aren't even as good as they could be. So I bought a black background. I now have a white background. I bought different lighting. Oh, I saw you got a laptop. Congratulations. Is it Psalm? Or is it, because I can't really see well. You see, I've got this thing is impeding my vision. It's a bee sting. No, it's not. How are you doing? I can't tell if it's an L or an I, but I think it says Psalm 91. I'd love to have a podcast and the long videos. That's what I wanted all along. And the only reason I went into streaming was because I didn't have to know how to edit. All I have to do is push record and push stop. My face got so red. I'm so embarrassed by that. Not in a bad way, not in like, just in a funny haha embarrassed. Gosh, I used to have so much social anxiety and I could not let people laugh at me or like, oh, what are they thinking about me? But no, the haha funny. Oh, thank you, Eddie. You can reach out to me on Instagram. Cody will put the Instagram. I don't want you to put your personal information here, and I don't give my personal information here, but you can reach out to me on Instagram. And thank you. Super shout out. 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 Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out. Shout out to Eddie W. Yeah, I purchased an AI editing app, but I do better with learning in person than when I was watching the video. And I have this thing that goes in my head that tells me I don't know anything, like I'm not tech savvy. So again, that's why I just do the streaming, and the short videos I've learned a little editing, but I can't do editing where my look goes forward, back, forward, back. I can only go from this look to that look, but I can't go from this look to that look to this look again to back to that look. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to slice things and insert things and add pictures. So the videos that I have made, I push record, I talk, and I push stop. I have a few videos up, but that's what they are. They're one long, or however long I recorded. If it's 15 minutes, it's 15 minutes with no cuts. Just one push record, done talking, stop. And I put that up as my video. And that's why I don't post a lot of videos, because I don't want to put videos up like that. I don't want my videos to be, but I should put something up rather than nothing, because some of them have 30,000 views, you know, that's something until I can learn. But again, I did buy the app, and I said that when I move here and once I settle in, I'm going to pay somebody to help make my first video, and I'll let them do the first half of it while I watch. And then the second half, I'm going to try doing what they did. And they're going to tell me, you know, if I have any questions, I'll say, like, where was that again? You know, what do I do right here? And they'll be right there to tell me, you push this one, it's right here. And then I go, oh yeah, you know. So, oh gosh, I want to touch my eye so bad. I feel like there's a hair right there. Hold on. We're going to use a wipe. So that's my next adventure, is learning to edit. I want to get really good at my short videos, and I want to get really good at videos. I don't want to have to stream all the time. I don't want to. I do enjoy streaming, but I don't enjoy having to do it. I want to do it. I want to be able to bounce around with, okay, today I'm going to make some shorts and a video. Today I'm going to stream and make a short, or whatever it is. I don't want to be limited and feel like I have to stream all the time because I don't know how to do the other stuff. I think I got it. Thank you, Kay. This next year, we have said this is going to be the year where we take what we have like put together, but now it becomes professional. This year has been a lot of like trying different things, putting my hand over here, my foot in different things. Just like, oh, I'm going to try this. Oh, I'm going to try that. Oh, I'm going to do this sleep. Oh, I'm going to do makeup. Oh, I never thought I was going to do like a lot of makeup. I thought I would do like get ready with me's, and that's it, of my type of makeup. And I did that for a long time. I did just my makeup, and every look looked about the same. I would maybe change my eyeshadow color, but every look was pretty much the same. Same look, same eyebrow, same. I look at all the first pictures and I'm like, wow, how exciting, you know? You get to see me every day in my makeup. But as soon as I did Halloween, people were really liking it, and they were encouraging me to keep going, and we enjoyed it as well. So it turned into makeup here. It was just an organic thing that happened. I never thought I'd be doing makeup like I am. The besties with benefits, you get extra videos. You get a video on every Monday. So Mondays is for the members. I have to remember to make a video for you guys. when I make a video, you guys will get to see it a day first. You're also going to get to make some decisions. I'll ask you guys if we do private live streams. I'll ask you guys what you think. Should I do this character, or should I do this makeup or that makeup? And you guys can actually tell me what cosplay characters you would like to see me do. And I'll put that ahead of some of the other cosplays that people have suggested. You get more pictures. So when I do a cosplay look or a makeup look, the viewers get a couple pictures, and you guys get about 10, 12 pictures, and you get the more pictures, you know, they get, and you guys get, you know, just the standing, the posing ones, and they get your name also. Oh, thank you, Kay. Your name also gets highlighted green, so when you come in, you always get a shout out. I usually don't give shout outs to anybody unless they put something positive, and I pin their positive comment. I've been forgetting to do that today. Or if they put a gift or a super chat, then I give those people shout outs. But I try to do it for people, even those who can't give money, as long as they're putting positive comments and I pin their comment, or enough people are putting a lot of positive comments, then I'll shout out those people. So basically you get a lot of things, but to make it clear, it's not spicy content. It's black pepper spicy. It's not cayenne pepper spicy. Thank you, Christelle. Shout out to Christelle Puppy. Oh, we'd love to have you there. Oh, and you also get the opportunity to use emojis. I have personal emojis that Sam created. So, Sam, if you want to put some of those emojis. Thank you, Cody. I had to scroll back. I knew I missed some comments. There they are. So Sam created those, and as you can see, the first one is the fox. This is Rusty. You guys named Rusty. And then I have Jimmy the giraffe over there. That's named after my soulmate who passed away. And then there's all these emojis. There's some with little kitty cat ears, some celebrating, some dancing, some with the peace sign, some with the heart sign, one with a crown. And then we probably need one for Herbie. I think I'm done buying stuffed animals. I think I'm done buying stuffed animals. I'm really not a stuffed animal person, but my daughter bought me the giraffe, and I got the fox just to have one. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you. Shout out to Kay. I bought the one, and then because people liked it, and then I did the Cruella. I bought Violet and Oreo, but I don't have them out much because I don't like a bunch all over my bed or anything. I just don't. But because of the sleep stream, and to make it a little more, I wanted to kind of hide a little bit. So I used to put it like between me and the camera, the Rusty. I'd be like, but it actually helps me sleep better to hold on to those animals. So go figure. But I just don't like a whole bunch all over my bed or room. I'm more of a minimalist. Look at my new headboard, you guys. But it is on a slant because I asked them to pull this bed out so that I could put the headboard there. And then they put it out too far, so the headboard's on a slant. It's like aged, so it looks like darker here, and it's got some scuffed metal here and there. I do like it being a little scuffed and aged. I don't want it looking perfect. But I might spray it in a couple spots. But I like it a lot better than the gray padded one. The gray padded one was like, it took up the whole focal point of the room. It was overwhelming. It was like constricting. I mean, it was nice and soft to lean on it, but it just wasn't that pretty. To me, it was like heavy. Plus I had kind of a cluttered room. So I wanted a lighter, brighter airflow through headboard. I got this for free, by the way. I'm really good at finding free furniture. Thank you, Crystal. Did I call you Christelle earlier? Sometimes my brain doesn't work with names. I'm so sorry. What happened with Milo? Oh, welcome back. I want to wipe it so bad, but I can't. Not just yet, because I did the whole treatment on it. So I have to wait. Thank you, Chris. Shout out to Chris. I'm so sorry, Crystal. I like reading things. Sometimes I don't know where the names start and where they stop. Sometimes I can't tell if an I is an I or an L, especially when they're together, an I and an L next together. Oh, but I'll call somebody Angel, and it was Angelo. I did it today. So yeah, you're not the only one whose name I messed up, but thank you for being kind about it. I was calling this one guy, oh gosh, what was his name? I can't remember, but I was calling him, I'll think of it in a little bit. It started with an M. But I was calling him the wrong name for like 3 months. And then one day it hit me. And I'm like, is your name this? And he said, yeah. And I was like, and you didn't correct me all this time? Thank you for that. Because there's some people, their name is like M-Y-A. And I say, oh, thank you, Maya. You know, and they're like, it's M-Y-A. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't help me sound it out because you just spelled it the same way. Is it Mia? No, it's M-Y-A, you know, and they're so mad at me. They're like angry with me. And I'm like, well, I can't hear it. I can only read it, you know, and if they spell it the exact same way, how does that help me? It's M-Y-A. Oh, okay. Mia? I don't know. Mia? Maya? I like have no idea unless they sound it out for me in the comments. Is the M silent? I have no idea. Oh, it's probably Mia. 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 I have no idea. Thank you for those hearts. I appreciate you. People's moms have been so creative with our names. I use Aveda, and I did just buy Aveda leave-in conditioner, which is also a heat protectant. I didn't used to use anything. I don't like using regular heat protectant that you put on right before curling your hair. I don't mind if you put it in and then dry your hair all the way, but if you're like going shh, shh and then using it, I feel like that's just gonna sizzle your hair. So yeah, Aveda shampoo, conditioner. Sometimes I use like the oils, scalp oils that have rosemary, castor oil, and then I'll comb it through the hair. But I put it on the scalp. I blow dry my hair on a warm temperature. I don't use a hot blow dry. I let it air dry most of the way, and then I'll blow it out with a brush, and I do use a curling iron. However, I am tempted to try using the heatless curl. I just don't want anything to like make me feel like I'm laying on something that hurts my neck. So I'm hesitant because I used to sleep with rollers in my hair, and you could feel every roller. But I think that as long as it's like on the sides, like this, the heatless roller, I think I can use it and like sleep on my back. But if it's anything that goes back here, no. So I'm sure I have a couple different heatless curl things, so I'm gonna try them. I'll make a video trying it out. And thank you for saying it looks healthy, because right now I feel like it looks like I've been walking the street for a week. No offense to anybody who's walking the street for a week. Thank you, Kay. And thank you to my mods. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hopefully the next stream gets better. I noticed my shorts were dropping in likes. Like it went from like 17,000 likes to 8,000 likes. I was like, what's going on? Am I putting out bad content? And it kept happening. And then the likes up here were bouncing around and starting out really low. I don't know. But disappearing for a couple days. I did that when I went to California for my daughter's dad's funeral. And I came back and it was like my channel, like I was starting from scratch. Just for missing 2 days. And then I missed 2 days just now. And it's happening again. So we'll start from scratch. That's what we'll do. I'm going to do a little research today. I'm going to be studying up on protection, how to protect my channel. It is very important. There are a lot of mean people out there that don't want to work for themselves. They want to take what you have worked for. And I am going to do my best to learn how to protect this channel and the people on this channel. And what else? Oh, I need to make a few appointments. I have to schedule my brain MRI. They're going to measure my spinal fluid and check the Chiari, which is when your brain isn't completely all the way in the skull. They're going to see if it has dropped anymore. And then they're sending me to the brain surgeon. But so I have to make my brain MRI appointment because they keep calling me about it. I have to make my dentist appointment, which I canceled while I was sick. I have to make my mammogram ultrasound appointment. I have to make an OBGYN appointment because I used to have a lump here. It was a clogged artery, and it's back. And for those of you that know anything about arteries, it's nothing to play around with. It was a calcification, which is like a rock of calcium that formed in my artery. And it was blocking off that artery. And they told me it could come back, and it has. It's been 6 years. So it didn't just come back overnight, but it is back. So I have to call them. And there's one more appointment I have to make. But yeah, busy day. Busy day. I'm going to be working behind the scenes and making my appointments. And then I'll be resting. My chest does feel better. Again, my bronchial airways, not my chest. Thank you, Chris. It is scary. It is scary. Let me show you where it was. I have a picture of it. Not the lump, but the scar. Sometimes I say things and it just sounds so funny. I realize it after the fact. A lot of times I say things and I'm like, oh gosh, people are going to make that a sexual thing. And sure enough, they do. I think I took a screenshot of it. Oh, and I have some pictures of makeup that I want to try. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to show the mods first. I might show you guys one, but okay, here's this one that I want to do. It's like a China look, but it's not China on the whole face. As you can see, she only does the middle of her face, but the white extends on her eye. Her eyes go out further than the circle pattern. And then she's got pink on the center of her nose. Not on her cheeks so much. She has it on the outside, but she doesn't have it right here in the China pattern. Oh, here we go. I want to do that. I think I can do something with this. It might not be as good as hers, but you know what? I want to try it this year, and then maybe I'll try it next year and see if my skills have improved. Maybe she didn't even hand paint all that stuff. Maybe she did. Maybe it's a decal. I highly doubt it because I think it is her makeup skills. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. So I do want to try that. And I have another one, and it's also from the same person. But let me show you. Like, you guys really want to see my scar, but... Oh, and then I have something else to show you. Hello? I did this last time I was looking for it. I passed it. Oh, and then there's a snake look I want to do. And let me show you this real quick because I found it real quickly. A lot of people say makeup is what makes you beautiful, that you're, you know, they act like it's sorcery, and in a way it can be, but this is what they act like it does. Okay, makeup can only do so much, all right? Now, it might be able to make him very beautiful, but it's not going to turn him into this guy, you know? And I feel like that's what they act like when we put on makeup and it looks good. Right, Sam? I feel like that's what they'll put comments on, and it's like, it's only because you put 100 pounds of makeup, and it's like, really? Shout out to Chris. Thank you, Chris. Like, I'm sure that guy could be very beautiful with makeup. You know, he's fine without it, but he's not going to turn into that. And I'm not going to turn into a supermodel. I'm just going to be me with makeup. Okay. I know it's coming. How do I keep missing it? I'm sorry. I'll show my mods later because for some reason I keep missing it. But anyways, it was a huge scar right here. And it faded. You can't even see it. But yeah. So I have to go back and have that cut out. Cleared out. Here's one more makeup look I want to do. It's like a snake. Not like a snake. It is a snake. She's got like a slit above her eye. But she has contacts on. There's no way I can do that. I don't think I could put on contacts. Not with one hand, because I'm always I'm holding a mirror and then I'm trying to put in a contact. Like, I can't hold my eye open. So I'm going to have to get a standing mirror so that I can go. Then I can put on contacts. I love it. I'm glad you guys like it. Shout out to Disney. How are you doing? I love the colors. I love the split lip. I like how it angles down right here. And I love the scales down the center of the face. Just, you don't need them all over the face, just right down the center. Plenty enough. Oh, I'm getting hot for some reason. Where is it? I guess I really want to show you guys this, but I can't find it. Okay, so when my face heals up, when my eye heals up, we will do Time Travel Tuesday. We keep pushing it back, but things just keep happening. I keep having issues. I was terribly sick, went to the ER for being sick. I went to the ER for my leg. And more things. But now I have a sty. Oh, and moving. I've been moving. Thank you, Crystal. Thanks for putting up with me. Oh, thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. Thank you for helping me learn. Yes, I can't wait to have the schedule back. I just really can't. We're going to be doing Makeup Madness on Mondays. I might even do the meal planning on Mondays because it starts with an M. And we are planning to do meal planning. So if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it on Monday. And I'm going to be doing the celebrity meal plans, and I'll discuss what I'm going to be doing on that Monday for a week. I'm just going to try a week of celebrity meal plans, and then the next week I might take off, and then the next week we'll start another one, or I'll go back to back if I'm feeling it. I might just need some different food or a break from meal planning. But if I do a meal planning, it'll be on Monday. Tuesdays is Time Travel Tuesday, where we do the different decades. And then when that ends, we're still going to do time travel. We'll do like the 1800s, just different eras, and even different movie stars or different famous people from different decades. We're going to keep Time Travel Tuesday going. People seem to like it. Wednesdays, we do wall workout Wednesdays. We also do any hauls that I have on Wednesdays. It's called What the Haul Wednesdays. And when I try it on, it's called Walking the Halls, because I have a little flat treadmill, and it's going to be like my catwalk, my little catwalk. Thursdays are my days off. Fridays we do Face Art Friday. That's when I do like the thing like the snake or the China pattern. That's Face Art Friday. The difference in Face Art Friday and Makeup Madness is more like a really dramatic cut crease, dramatic eyeshadows. It's more eye makeup. It's not a snake look. It's not a China pattern look. It's things I want to learn that I don't know how to learn. And they're more dramatic than people's everyday makeup. So Saturday and Sunday, we're also going to be doing stretches. And if I feel like I'm not doing too much, we're going to incorporate some ASMR on Saturdays and Sundays. We're going to try it. And of course, the sleep stream. And I think that's it. Right now, the schedule is it's in my bio. And I need to learn how to put the links in my bio. I think I typed it out. I typed out my Instagram, typed out the TikTok, but I did not put a link. So I know it's as simple as finding my link, copying it, and putting it there, I'm sure. But that's me being afraid of doing anything technical. So like tech stuff, electronic stuff, computer stuff, that kind of stuff really scares me. So, but I'm going to get good at it. I'm going to do it. No more excuses. This is the year. I'm done making excuses. So, all right, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Oh, yes, Valentine's Day is going to be a lot of fun. Hi, TikTok. Yes, I'm sure I'll get to feeling better. I'm also sure that all the stress of everything and my immune system being down from the stress has brought a lot of things up. But I already feel better just from having that juice. I'm not even kidding. I feel better. But I need to work on this eye. I'm going to put this heat patch on, heat compress, whatever, and try to bring everything that's right here forward. Then I've got my medication, my eye wash, my eye drops, my this, my that. I just have to make sure I do them all in the right order so that nothing spreads this way and cross contaminates. So I'm being very careful, and yeah, I can't do makeup yet, so I'll be back. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try the sleep stream again, and I'll probably set a short little alarm so that it's not sitting at 4 people for hours. Maybe it'll sit at 11. Maybe everything we did this morning will bring it to 11 or 15 people, and we'll just keep rebuilding. I'm not a quitter. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you to the mods. We have the best mods. Besides Kay. Kay has wonderful mods over on Emperor of Glam. K Bradley. But it's Kayk Bradley. All right, you guys, please go over there and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed here, please do. Thank you for checking out this channel if it is your first time here. It is normally different than this, although you will see me with no makeup. You will see me acting a fool. We also have other things going on this channel, not just this. Well, did we get up to 13? Woo! Maybe if I stay all day, it'll get up to 20. I might come back and do another little talking hello to you guys later, since I do need to work on it. I do need to work on building that algorithm back up. Maybe I'll come back. But for a while, I'm going to rest. I'm going to make those phone calls, and I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.